go. We are going to start today all the way down on our backs. So when you're ready, you can just arrive on your back. So coming all the way down onto your mat, onto your back. Feeling the weight of your body connected to the ground. Arriving to your yoga practice. Arriving in that stillness, into your awareness of present moment, the here and the now. And as you move into stillness, you get to connect with who you are in the moment. And that can differ from moment to moment, especially in these times. And it's a matter of just listening inwardly to what you're experiencing, how you're feeling. And then being daring and trusting enough to do whatever it is that prompts you. So this practice is all about direction. It's all about finding that true north, that true purpose or true self. Follow your breath in through your nose. And then follow it all the way out through your nose. Feeling your ribcage lift and open to expand your lungs. And fall. Ribcage slides together with your exhale. Bend your knees and slide your feet along the floor to take your knees close in towards your chest. Take your palms and cup your knees in your hands. With your inhale, I want you to part your knees in the sockets and just exhale, bring them together and squeeze them in towards your chest. So inhale to part the knees, opening up through the hip socket. And then exhale, bringing them together in towards your chest. Taking it slow. Being mindful of all the feels of your hip and where you start to contract. So where your glutes, your outer hips, start to contract once they open. So just recognizing that space. And then take your knees, squeeze them in a little closer. Inhale to reach out with your hands overhead, toes point, lift your gaze. And then exhale, draw your knees in, cup them with your hands, open up through the hip. Inhale to reach. And then exhale to pull in, open up. You might hear some kinks and cracks. A couple more with breath. Inhale. And exhale. Draw your knees in, reach your right arm up overhead, roll onto your right side. And press yourself up over your knees to come into a tabletop on your mat. Your hands come underneath your shoulders, knees below your hips. Inhale, belly pulls down towards the floor, look up. Exhale, tuck your tail push your belly, your chest away from the floor. Inhale, lift tailbone. Lift your chest. Exhale to tuck your tail, push the ground away, and drop your head. Inhale, tailbone lifts. Look forward. Exhale, tailbone tucks. Look back towards your inner thigh. With your breath. Come back to neutral, so a flat back. And then start to open up through the rib cage. Make some circles with your ribs. So you're drawing them towards one side, down towards the floor, and then up to the ceiling. Like it's a big circle, you're encircling the whole room with your body. And settling into any space that feels tight or restricted, just taking a moment to notice. You might go the other direction, getting curious, exploring the sensations of this moment, breathing them in and breathing them out. And then come back to neutral. Flat back. Stretch your right arm forward, bicep beside your ear, your left foot back, and hover it above the floor. But not so much that you create this dip in your back, you want to keep a flat back. Push into your left hand, and then bend your elbow, palm faces the floor, bend your knees so your inner thigh faces the floor, and then take them down. Do the same on the other side. Inhale, left arm stretches, right foot, and then bend the elbow, bend the knee. Keep pressure in your right hand, and then take your left hand and right knee down. Now we're gonna add a little bit of movement and both of those movements together. So inhale, right arm, left leg. Exhale, take your knee and your elbow to touch underneath you. Inhale to reach. Exhale, bend the elbow, bend the knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach out, full extension. Out to the side, exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Last one, inhale. To the side. Inhale out. And lower exhale. Switch sides. Left arm extends. Right leg extends. Breathe in. Elbow to knee curl. Inhale, extend, reach through your fingers and your toes. Exhale, bend your elbow, bend your knee. Inhale, stretch. Elbow to knee. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Both. Inhale. Elbow and knee bend. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hand and knee lower down. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips, come into downward facing dog. Pedal side to side. Open up through the calves, backs of the legs. With breath, you're going to curl forward, starting with your toes. Lift up onto your tiptoes, push your low back, mid back, and then chest towards the ceiling to curl your body forward into high plank. Exhale, bend your knees, sit towards your heels, and then lift your hips for downward facing dog. Inhale, forward, high plank, high push-up. Exhale, sit towards your heels, and then lift your sit bones. Two more. Breath in. Breath out. Last one. And exhale. Tiptoe your feet up to meet your hands. Come into a forward fold at the top of your mat. Big bend in your knees. Grab opposite elbows. And sway a little side to side. Relax your hands down towards the floor. Take an inhale, lift up halfway. And an exhale to fold forward. Push into your feet, inhale, rise all the way up, reach up. And hands to your heart, exhale. So if you do have some blocks handy, we're gonna play around with blocks today. So bring them towards your mat. If you don't have blocks, you can either use books or soup cans. So we're gonna play around with them in our flow. Take a breath in, reach up. All 10 fingers touch, and then take a little sip in, reach a little bit more north. And exhale, bring our hands through heart to fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, slide your left leg all the way back. Find your blocks, bring them beside your feet. Take an inhale, stretch the crown of your head forward. And then exhale, you're gonna straighten your front leg, pull back with your toes. Inhale, bend into your front leg. Slide your blocks away. Plant your hands and step back, high plank, high push-up. Press into your hands, breathe in. Take your knees down to the floor. Chest and chin, lower slow. Inhale, push down into your feet. Fill your lungs with breath. Exhale, lower your forehead or third eye down to the mat. Push up through table and all the way to downward facing dog. Inhale, stretch your left leg up. Exhale, take your left foot up in between your hands, top of your mat. Bend your knee. Inhale, chest lifts forward. With your exhale, right foot steps beside your left, top of your mat. Halfway lift, breathe in. And fold, exhale. All the way up. Inhale, all 10 fingers touch. Lift up a little bit more. Hands to heart, exhale. Same thing on the other side. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold forward, hinge from your hips. Halfway lift, breathe in. Slide your right foot all the way back to the back of your mat. Inhale, chest forward, use your blocks. Exhale, straighten your front leg. You can always bend your back a little bit. Inhale, forward, chest forward. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, high plank, high push-up. Breathe in. Knees, chest, chin, come all the way down. Untuck your toes, lift your heart, squeeze your shoulders on your back. Exhale, lower down. Push up through table to downward facing dog. Breathe in, lift your right leg. Step it up between your hands, top of your mat. Chest forward, inhale. Left foot steps up to meet your right, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold, breath out. Arms sweep to the sides all the way up. Reach a little bit more. And exhale, hands to heart. Let breath and movement be your purpose. Inhale, reach. Be here in the moment. Exhale, bend your knees, fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Left foot slides back. Chest forward, inhale. Little bit pyramid pose. Straighten your front leg, exhale. Lunge. Step back. High plank, high push-up. Option to lower from knees or from toes. Inhale, chest rises. to downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, breath in. Step it up between your hands. Heart forward. Right foot steps. Lengthen breath in. Fold breath out. All 10 fingers touch at the same time. Rise up. A little bit more. And hands to heart, exhale. You have one more side. Breathe in, reach up. This is our little modified Seine. Exhale, swan dive and fold forward. Halfway lift, breathe in. Right foot slides back. Chest forward, inhale. Straighten your front leg, pyramid. Bend your knee, lengthen your heart. Plant your palms, step back. High plank, high push-up. Take a breath in, lower breath out. Rise up, inhale. Hips lift, exhale. Right leg rises, breath in. Step it up between your hands. Chest lengthens. Feet together. Big toes come to touch, heels apart. Bend your knees, sit down deep. Lift your arms up, chair. Pull your belly in towards your spine. Squeeze your thighs. Push into your feet, rise up. Swan dive, fold forward. Halfway lift, breathe in. Slide your left foot all the way back, back of your mat. Chest lengthens, inhale. Pause for your exhale. Flip your palms to face forward, and then fingertips glide up the wall in front of you. Exhale to glide your fingertips down. Inhale to pick them back up, almost like you're finger painting. And exhale all the way down. One more. To lift up, inhale. Hands to your hips, exhale. Straighten your front leg. Halfway fold. Option for your blocks. A little bit of pyramid. Anchor down through the sole of your right foot. Push from your left toes. Lunge back into your front leg. Inhale, fingertips paint up the wall. Left elbow comes to right knee. Palms can come to touch. Or you can keep your upper body lifted. Squeeze right hip back. Left arm is going to windmill back. Open up, warrior two. Left foot pivots, toes point towards the left side. Lunge into your front leg. Look over your front fingers. Take an inhale, flip your front palm, reach it up and back, exalted warrior. And then exhale, windmill your hands down, frame your front foot, pivot on your back toes. Back into that lunge. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, straighten your front leg, pull your toes back, pyramid. Inhale, lunge. Plant your palms, step back, high plank, high push-up, option to flow or go right to downward facing dog. Bring your big toes to touch, your heels apart a little bit. Take an inhale, come high up onto your tiptoes, look forward, hop, walk, or step your way to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. And fold, breath out. Big toes touch, heels apart, bend your knees, sit down, arms reach. 2 breaths. Last breath. Push into your feet, rise, inhale. Fold, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Right foot slides all the way back. Find your blocks, inhale, chest forward. And stay with your exhale. Push from your toes. Flip your palms to face forward. Inhale, glide your fingertips up. And then glide your fingertips down as you exhale. Inhale, up. Feel all the feels. Exhale, glide your fingers down. One more. Hands come to your blocks. Straighten your front leg. You can always take it on a different setting. Anchor down into both feet as you try to lengthen your mat. Bend into your front leg. Inhale, take your fingertips up. Right elbow to left knee for a twist. Or right arm forward, left arm back. Try to squeeze left thigh back. Your right hand is going to lead with the opening. Right arm forward and then back. Warrior 2. Pivot on your right foot. Lunge into your front leg. Look over your front fingertips. Inhale, flip your front palm, reach it up and back, exalted warrior. And then exhale, windmill your hands down. Frame your front foot, pivot on your back toes. Inhale. Straighten your front leg, exhale. Lunge, breath in. Plank to chaturanga. Inhale, chest rises. Hips lift, downward facing dog. Rib cage draws in and up. 2 more breaths. Inhale, take your right leg, reach it up. Exhale, knee in towards your nose, curl it in. Step your foot up between your hands, top of your mat. Take an inhale, chest forward. And exhale, you can use your blocks, little pyramid. Inhale to lunge. Ground through your feet, exhale. Fingertips reach up. Twist towards the right. Left elbow or left hand extend forward. Your block should be quite handy. Reach down. Bring one to the inside of your right foot. Right hand comes down on the block. Pivot your left. Reach your left hand up. So you come into side angle. Try to scoop your tailbone under as you rotate your chest up towards the sky. Pull your belly back. And then inhale, come all the way up, warrior 2. Stay for your exhale. Straighten your front leg. Inhale, flip your palm, reach it up and back, reverse triangle. Exhale to reach forward. Right hand down can come onto your block. Left arm up. Press back with your left hip. Shoulder squeeze on your back. Lunge into your front leg, warrior two. Inhale, flip your front palm, exalted warrior, keep the lunge. Then exhale, windmill your hands down. You're gonna set up your exalted right hand onto right block, left arm up. Side angle, sorry. Keep your block where it is. Inhale, rise. Hands onto your hips, straighten your front leg. You're gonna turn your toes so they face the long edge of your mat. Take a breath in, both hands on hips. Exhale, fold halfway. Lengthen, breath in. And fold. Hands can come down onto blocks. Taking a breath in, come halfway up. Slide one block over by your right foot. You're gonna pivot on your front toes. Pivot on your back toes. All 10 toes face forward. You're in your lunge. You're gonna take a little step forward with your back foot so your heel can land and your toes point towards the top left corner. Bend into your front knee and come up, warrior one. Grab for opposite elbows behind you. Take an inhale. Exhale, fold halfway. So keep your lunge in your front leg. And then come back up third of the way. Straighten your front leg and fold halfway down. Breathe in, lengthen. Stay for your exhale. Release your grip on your hands. You're gonna take your left hand down onto your block. Keep your right hand on your low back. Open your chest up towards the right. You can always extend the right arm up. Try to squeeze your right hip back. And then take both hands down, lunge into your right leg. Come high up onto your back toes, slide your foot back. Right foot slides back. High plank, high push-up. Take a breath in. Lower exhale. Inhale, chest lifts. Downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, breath in. Exhale, knee to your nose, curl it in. Step your foot up between your hands. Inhale, chest forward, lengthen. Little pyramid with your exhale. Inhale to lunge. Ground into your feet. Inhale, rise, arms reach up. Twist with your exhale. So your version of twist, whatever that looks like. Really squeeze your inner thighs together. You're gonna use your right arm to lead the twist. Right arm back, left arm forward, warrior two. Bring your block to the inside of your left foot, left hand down, right arm up. Press your arm into your leg, scoop your tailbone under. Use your right arm to pick your body up to warrior two. Inhale, flip your front palm, straighten your front leg, reverse triangle. Exhale to reach forward. Left hand down, right hand up. Shoulder squeeze on your back. Push your right hip back. Lunge into your front leg, come back up, warrior two. And then hands windmill down, frame your front foot. You're gonna come back into your side angle. Left hand down, right hand up. Try to scoop your left thigh into your left arm. Belly back. And then back up to warrior two. Straighten your front leg, hands onto your hips. Turn your toes to face the long edge of your mat. Breathe in, lift your chest. Exhale to hinge from your hips. Fold halfway. Lengthen, breath in, little bend in the knees. And exhale, fold. Hands can lower towards the floor or blocks. Just letting your spine kind of flow with your breath. Inhales to lengthen, and exhales to fold. Hands onto your hips, little bend in your knees. Inhale, pick your body up halfway, then come all the way up. You're gonna turn all 10 toes to face forward. Take a little step forward with your back foot. Lunge into your front knee. Inhale, arms reach. Little warrior one. Ground into your feet. Grab opposite elbows, this time opposite grip, so the weird grip. Start to bend halfway down. So you keep your lunge in your front leg, strong legs. And then come back up about a quarter of the way, straighten your front leg. Take an inhale, and fold halfway down. Hold your body here. Optional to add a little twist. Right hand comes down to block inside your left foot. Left hand to your low back. Take an inhale and exhale, twist towards the left. Draw your left hip back. Left hand comes down, bend your front knee, plant your palm, slide your right foot back, followed by your left. Come into high plank, high push-up. Lower through your flow. Meet in downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Empty all the way out. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, slide it up between your hands, top of your mat. Lower your left knee down. Come into your low lunge. Inhale, arms reach up. Squeeze your inner thighs. See if you can pull your belly back. And then take your left hand down to the floor. You can keep your right arm up for a twist. Option to bend the back knee and hook your back foot. So you're bending the knee, bringing the foot towards your sit bone. This is just a little added stretch through your left thigh. And then if you have a grip, let it go. Both hands come down. You can take your blocks to the inside of your right foot, kind of on an angle. You're gonna tuck your back toes, lift your back leg, turn your toes a little bit to the left side and sit towards your right heel. So you're in this little ninja pose. And then you're gonna plant your right heel, extend your right leg, shift over to the left side. Coming back to the right. and then to center. Pick your hips up, turn your toes to the left. A little bit so your heels are in, your toes are out. Take an inhale, lift up halfway. Bend your knees a lot, heels in, toes out, sit low, arms reach. Goddess. Grab a bar, pull it down like you're pulling on a pull-up bar. Inhale to reach. Exhale to pull down, open your knees. One more, breath in, breath out. Straighten your legs, turn your toes, long edge, hands on your hips. Breathe in and fold. Halfway lift. Turn to face the top of your mat, pivot on all 10 toes. Left knee comes down. Extend through your right leg. You can come into half split or walk your feet apart. Right leg forward, left leg back. Slow and controlled. You can use your blocks. Using them beside your hips to take your time in your arrival. Full breath in and breath out. Sometimes we have an expectation. Just let the adventure be the exploration of the moment. Then you can use your hands. Push your hands down to slide your feet closer together. Bend into your front leg. Lift your back leg and step back, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, breathe in. Step it up between your hands. Right knee comes down. Arms reach up. Low lunge. There's a little squeeze between your thighs. Then you can add your twist. Right hand comes down. Left hand can lift. You might bend your back leg to find a grip. You can explore it with breath. Inhales to kick back, open up through the chest. Exhales to pull it in a little bit closer. Just playing with the balance of sensation. If you feel pain, ease off. You can always stay in the regular twist. And then release your grip. Bring your hands to the inside of your left foot. You can use your blocks or not. Walk them a little bit further away towards the edge of your mat. Pick up your back knee. Spin your feet towards the right as you sit towards your left heel. And then a little walk to shift over towards the back of your mat. And a shift forward, front of your mat. Back between your legs, coming into a forward fold. Heels in, toes out. Bend your knees, lift up about halfway, and then come all the way up. Coming into goddess. Your knees really push out, pushing into the pinky toe edges of your feet. Take a breath in. Pull your pull-up bar down. Inhale to push it up. Exhale, pull. One more. Breathe in and out. Legs extend, hands to your hips, toes point to the right, and exhale, hinge. Halfway lift, breathe in. Spin on all 10 toes. Lower your right knee down. And use your blocks. This time you have an option. You can stay here or extend the leg back to sit towards your heel. You can also walk your feet apart. Slow. Controlled. Taking your time. to come into your split. 3 breaths. In and out. And one more. As you press down into your hands, lift your hips, slide your feet together, lunge into your front leg. Plant your palms, step back to downward facing dog, option to flow. Up to you. And from your down dog, take an inhale, come high up onto your tiptoes. You have the option, you can walk your feet, cross them, sit down onto your sit bones, or you can hop. If you choose to hop, it's an inhale, sit low, exhale, pop, and then to your sit bones. So you're gonna come to that place where you can balance on your sit bones. Your feet are just slightly hovering above the floor. Your blocks are handy. And then take your toes and lift your legs so they're parallel to the floor. If that's too much, you can bring them on an angle. Squeeze your thighs together, lift your sternum. Use your blocks. Push your hands down into them, and then try to slide them forward and back. Keep your breath going. Inhales to pull them back. Exhales to push forward. Last 2. Last 1. Draw your knees in. Roll down onto your back. Take your time. Your feet land. Walk them close in towards your hips. Hands beside you. Push down to lift your hips up into bridge. Squeeze your shoulders on your back body. Bend your elbows. Hands find your hips. Breathe in, lift your right knee up. Exhale, push up towards the ceiling. Inhale, knee to chest. Exhale, right foot to the ground. Other side, inhale, left knee lifts. Kick up. Squeeze. And left foot down. Slowly curl down vertebrae by vertebrae. Letting both shoulders land. And take a feet wide, knees together. Just a pause. And then from here, you're going to open your left knee up and just let your knees kind of fall to the left side. So without changing your feet at all. And then knees come back up, still wide on your mat. Fall over to the right. And come back up to center. Over to the left. And back up. Over to the right. Center. Grab the backs of your thighs and start to roll up to a seat. Cross your legs. And so my left leg is in front. So if your left leg is in front, you can stay. If it's not, you can stay with the right leg in front. It doesn't matter, we're going to switch sides anyway. Take an inhale. And then exhale, fold over your legs. Breath in, chest lengthens. Breath out to fold. One more. Breath in. Breath out. Start to lift your chest up. Keep whatever leg is in front. You're going to slide your other one back so it creates a 90-degree angle. Hip, knee, and ankle. So it's a little modified pigeon variation. If you like the regular pigeon, you can stay with that. And lean over towards the opposite side of your mat, so towards your foot, away from your knee. Breathing in. Breathing out. And then you're going to come back up. Take your time. Sit over onto the left hip and slide your right leg in front. Switching sides. Take a breath in, reach out. And exhale to fold. Inhales, chest, spine lengthen. And fold. Side bodies grow, breathe in. And soften, breath out. And with your inhale, start to come back up. This time your right leg is going to stay forward, or your opposite leg. Other leg is going to slide back. So you're going to lean away from your knee that's crossways on your mat. Creating that little 4 shape with the legs. And then sliding back to center, helping yourself up. Shift to extend both of your legs forward. You're going to come into a little twist. Bend your right knee, plant the sole of your foot in or outside of your leg. Right hand can come behind you. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Exhale, elbow can hook to knee or wrap. If you like to wrap your bottom leg, it's up to you. This is your practice, your adventure. Tall spine and twist. Inhale to come back through center, switch up your legs, right leg extend, left knee bends. Left hand is your kickstand, right arm lifts. And exhale to twist. Breathe in, tall spine, root to your sit bones. Open up through your left rib cage. And then inhale, come back through center. Extend both legs. You can give them a little wiggle, a little shake. Scoop your tailbone underneath you. And then reach forward, start to curl down. Slow, one vertebrae at a time. To come all the way down onto your back. So each vertebrae has a chance to connect. Coming all the way down. Bend your knees and bring your feet up towards the ceiling. So you can hook your feet like stirrups, coming into happy baby. On your inhale, push your feet into your hands. With your exhale, you pull your knees down towards the floor. And then bring the soles of your feet together. Grab for your ankles and just open your knees up towards the sides. Almost like you're a reclined butterfly, but holding your feet. And then slowly releasing the grip on your ankles, letting the soles of your feet, or the edges of your feet come down onto the floor. Taking a few breaths here. Right hand to heart, left hand to heart, right hand to belly. Watching your breath move you, change you. You're more than welcome to stay in this shape, or you can help your knees together and slide your legs out long for your final Shavasana, your final resting pose. Using whatever props you need to get comfortable, to allow your body to relax, to feel the weight of the earth. Let each muscle become a little softer. You come to practice. You show up on and off your mat. And when you do, you burn brightly. Live passionately, and you hold nothing back in the moment. Continue to show up and be bold. Be yourself. When the moment is over and your work is done, just step back. Let go. No need to hold on to any type of control, to loosen your grip on your reins. Just reside within yourself. And listen intently for the next prompt, the next step, the next next leg of your journey. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Rotate your wrists, your ankles one way, and then the other. Take a big good morning stretch. Reach your arms, reach your toes, lift your low back. And then exhale, draw your knees in as you roll to one side. Use your bicep as a pillow and take a breath or two. Use your hands to help yourself up into a seated position on your mat. Thank you so much for joining me. I can't wait to see you all in the studio. From my heart to yours, namaste. Victory to our spirits, and peace to all beings. Have a wonderful Wednesday.